Welcome back, and today we're going to talk about the rise of the dictators. We've finished the Holocaust discussion now. We've finished kind of what's happened in Germany pre-World War II. Today we're going to start to see how the rest of Europe and the world really is affected by these strong dictators, these strong leaders that are going to come along and take advantage of their countries and help lead slowly the gears of war to start again around the world. So this needs to go in your notes. I think this is going to be day number 9, and you can title it Rise of the Dictators, Part 1, Germany and Italy. So these are our 4 dictators, and I know my head's kind of cutting off a little bit of Joseph Stalin right there on the bottom, but Stalin from the Soviet Union, we have Adolf Hitler from Germany, we have Benito Mussolini from Italy, and we have Tojo, or who will be the military leader, but then also Emperor Hirohito in Japan. Now, let's first talk about Benito Mussolini. He rose to power in Italy, and he makes Italy a fascist country. He makes it very popular there, and if you need kind of a good definition of fascism, it's extreme nationalism, love of your country, and racism, hatred towards a particular group. And according to Mussolini and according to the ideas of fascism, the good of the country is more important than the good of the individual. Strong central government is the most important aspect of the country. Mussolini bans all political parties when he takes power, and he becomes known as El Duce, which means in Italian, the leader. And Mussolini, he takes control, and when he does, he takes control of all the media and every aspect of social life. He is want to supplant social life, the social culture, and put the state in its place. Boys and girls are often uprooted and enrolled into military schools and programs. He's wanting to systematically change the way Italy is run. Not too far away from Adolf Hitler. Mussolini once said, "Blood alone moves the wheels of history." And this is actually pretty true in Mussolini's case, because he's going to build up that military. He's going to create militarism all over again. And in 1935, Italy invades Ethiopia. That's in Africa. Ethiopia's emperor asked the League of Nations for help, and the League of Nations really just banned trade and weapons and certain materials to Italy. And the whole reason why he's doing this, the whole reason why Benito Mussolini is doing these things is because he really wants to recreate kind of the Roman empire of the days. If you remember back when he talked about it in 6th grade, right, that grand Roman empire, he sees himself as kind of the legacy of that. And so in 1939, he's going to actually pull his Italy out of the League of Nations, and he's going to attack Albania to kind of further his control over parts of Africa and his empire. Mussolini famously once said, "Democracy is beautiful in theory. In practice, it is a fallacy." Let's talk about the next one. Adolf Hitler. We've talked about him at great length already, so some of this is going to be a bit of a rehash, but it's nice to kind of have this information and really make sure that you know it. So the Great Depression had hit Germany incredibly hard, and millions of people had lost their jobs, and the economy nearly collapsed. The Germans rallied around Adolf Hitler, and Hitler really was angry about the Treaty of Versailles, and so were many Germans, and he uses that to his advantage, and he does that. Along with his anti-Semitism, he's going to create Germany into this, kind of totalitarian autocracy, right? He's going to control all aspects of life. Just a little bit of a review. Remember, Hitler is angry about the Treaty of Versailles. We talked about it before as brat. They had to take full blame. They had to pay reparations, $33 billion. They had to reduce their army, and they had to give up territory. And by 1921, Hitler became the chairman of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazis for short. Now, Hitler was an openly racist and believed that German people were superior to all others. The Nazis directed most of their anger towards the Jews, who they blamed for all of Germany's problems. And that is called anti-Semitism. I know this is a bit of a rehash, but it's nice to keep this information. Remember, do not forget these things. Soon, Hitler became the Chancellor, or Chief Minister of Germany, in 1933. Hitler established a totalitarian government, and if you need kind of, again, the definition of a totalitarianism, it's a single party and its leader suppress all other opposition and control all aspects of people's lives. They control the political, the economic, the social, the intellectual, and the cultural lives of their citizens. Hitler also claimed that Germany had the right to expand its territory, and that was one of the big reasons for kind of his idea of world conquest. He's going to use this. He rebuilds the Germans' military strength, and in 1936, he's going to sign an alliance with Mussolini, and they're going to bind themselves together. So we've got militarism, we've got alliances building, we've got nationalism. Boy, we're on that fast track to redoing World War I really quickly, aren't we? We're going to talk about Japan next week, or in the next video, but for now, I just want you to kind of understand that this is what's going on in Europe. Italy is reforming its empire. Germany is reforming its empire. Japan is going to build an empire. And at the same time, at the end of World War I, the Soviet Union is rebuilding it. Make sure you have these in your notes. Until next time, have a great day.